Luis, Elmer, Enrique, y Doña Ermelinda.
So how long have these guys been working for you?
Now, well, recent, like half a year, but then Enrique works 25 years already.
Wow. Who has the most experience rolling?
Enrique. He's the boss in the factory. But everyone has his position. So he's the buncher. He's going to work soon. He makes rolls the cigars and he puts on the wrapper. It's called the roller.
Okay.
And then he's making selection of the tobacco leaves and controlling the quality. And she's doing the rings. Putting the brand on and packaging. And also selecting tobacco leaves. You see, she selects the tobacco leaves according to their color, quality, and takes out the veins.
So what does the color indicate for you? Is it a deeper taste or deeper?
There are different color ranges. This is a Colorado color. It's Colorado, huh? Cafe, sorry. It's coffee color. And then we have Colorado, coffee, and Maduro. Maduro is mature, it's dark. And in between the colors there are certain levels of color differences. So she's putting them aside. The lighter ones and the darker ones in the same color range.
Okay.
And that makes the correction. If it's too much vein in it, like the veins, they look ugly on the finished cigar. Because it's a wrapper, it's the cover.
The outside part of the tobacco. So that's different leaves for the inside versus the outside.
Much different. This is more oily, it's more flexible. It changes the taste of the tobacco like 10%.
10%.
Yeah.
So you don't want to use too much of it to change.
You cannot use too much.
Okay.
Hol tudnál felém egy másodpercre, hogy a magyar ingedet lássam?
He got his hungry shirt on. He got on his Spurs shirt, Tim Duncan, hey.
I was wondering which one I put on, the Afro shirt or the Hungarian or the Nicaraguan one. So this is the press, and then once the buncher finishes rolling the cigar, he puts it in a press, excuse me, like this. This is the shape of the and size of the exact size of the cigar. We have like several dozen of this. For every cigar there's a different one. And the shape of the cigar, if it's a torpedo, it's triangular here. And the thickness of them, the length of the cigar, but the length you always can cut, you know. So the bunches, the cigars are in there. I will show you soon. And then it's put 2 hours in each side. It put 2 hours in the press, then they open it and roll it over, so it gets even.
Nice.
You can see how the buncher works. It's completely handmade cigar, but we use a small trick. This is a machine which is used in Central America. It's not used in Cuba.
Okay.
And it helps the tobacco to get even inside the roll. It's like if you have seen a cigarette roller, some people stop their cigarette. It's something similar, but it's more robust. You know? And then he measures the weight here. So the cigar has to be the exact gram, like 16 grams, and then it can be 60.5, but not much different.
Not much different.
And he has to open it. If it's too much, he has to open it and do it again. If it's too little, open it and do it again.
Okay.
And too many times you do it, you have to put it aside because it doesn't work. Then he has to smoke.
So each of these are the same weight?
Yes.
Even regardless of length?
Yes,
You know,
same size, same weight. We can make a trial. So it says 17.5.
17?
And I hope it works. 17.5.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
And then he also measures the diameter of it with that.
The diameter is made by the press.
Okay.
So the press defines the diameter, so he knows how much tobacco he has to put. He also knows the recipe. So the boss, the leader of the factory tells the person what you have to make. Each cigar has its vitola name and also the blend's name. And then he knows. He uses 4 different tobacco leaves, sometimes just 3. We use Nicaraguans. It's Nicaragua, No, Peru. Peruvian leaves.
Peruvian beef.
Dominican Republic. That's with Nicaragua. Peru. I don't know how to roll cigars.
Yeah.
Nicaragua, ¿dónde está? This is Nicaragua.
Okay.
So now he combines 4 different leaves, and then he knows how much proportion he should apply. So it must be the same proportion for the same blend of the cigar. Otherwise, the client is going to be upset.
What is the gel that he uses?
It's a natural. It comes from a tree, and then it's put in a liquid. It's powder and put in a liquid. It's a natural glue, which you use to glue the wrapper.
Keep the wrapper around there. Okay.
Yeah, and also to glue the cigar ring. The same material is used. So if you smoke it accidentally, you don't get toxin there.
So you guys get to smoke them also, just to taste them, make sure.
They like it.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you can catch them smoking cigarettes, but that's not legal inside.
Yeah. So which one is this? Which one is his favorite? Ask him which one is his favorite cigar. The
¿Cuál
taste.
es tu puro más favorito?
Para trabajarlo,
No, fumar.
fumar,
Yeah.
cigarrillos, por ejemplo.
Ajá. De 30 y algo.
Correcto.
Ajá, como pantanela. Ajá. Small, like a little bit bigger than a cigarette. That's what he likes.
Este es bueno.
But this one is good too.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's a small one like that, is it called a cigarello? Cigarello?
Cigarillo.
Yeah.
But in the regular shops, they call it cigarillo too.
Well, in Latin America they use the cigarro for cigarettes. No, they use in Latin America they use cigarro for cigarettes. But cigarro means cigar. But
Yeah.
still they use it for cigarettes. So officially cigarillo is cigarettes, but they don't use that word. Maybe in Spain they do.
No, I just heard it here in the supermarket. When I buy cigarettes, it's cigarillo.
Yeah, maybe some foreigners they say. In Costa Rica they use cigar for cigarettes.
In the States, the small thin ones that are kind of like a cigarette, call them cigarillos. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They don't taste very good.
it's like cigarette is a small cigar. Yeah, depends because it's machine made. And then you have the broken tobacco inside.
Yeah, yeah.
We
The whole tobacco leaves here.
most of the cigars we make they are whole leaf, like long leaf,
Yeah.
long filler. So parts which are broken is because you break it by hand to put it inside. But then you use the tobacco which is the leftover. Tienes picadura? Okay. From that you can also make cigars, but that's much cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you smoke it,
Little pieces and stuff.
the
in there.
taste is very similar, but it's much lower quality.
Okay. Okay.
And do your employees get paid by the hour or per cigar?
Or yeah, no,
Because they work fast.
Yeah, they have a quote to fill. So they have to make like the factory has to produce with so many 300 cigars per day.
Per day.
Yeah, so they usually they don't go home before that.
Okay. And how long does it take?
8, 10 hours.
And you got it 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the
Yes.
afternoon or so. And Yeah.
Sometimes they have to work on weekends too.
See, okay. And you get your leaves from all over. You got Peru, you got Nicaragua.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the press. And he puts it in the press.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter, it's
The length of it.
length, it doesn't matter at the moment because you will cut it at the same size, like either inches or millimeters.
And these are just the inner wrap, and then once they've been pressed, you put that last outer wrap on there to seal it like this. Okay, all right.
But now it looks like rough. It looks like rustic. People in Cuba in the countryside they smoke cigars like this because they do it like this. That's why they say they roll
Roll them on their thighs.
Yeah, then it looks like this.
Yeah.
And then because they don't have the presses in the countryside.
Okay.
So some ladies do that. They just smoke on the street like that.
Yeah.
But then when you put it in the press. Tienen algo que ya salió de la prensa, pero todavía no tiene capa. Permiso. So when it comes out of the press, it's already finished. Looks like this.
Wow. Yeah, that's a big difference between that and this. Yeah.
So it already has a cigar shape,
Yeah.
but it looks ugly.
And then you put that
There's
final
another
wrap.
leaf around.
Yes, that's a wrapper, a
And
cover.
that's what she finishes
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
That is.
You can smoke it like that, but then you don't have the same draft because the tobacco escapes here, So the wrapper is important.
Holds the
for
smoke in there,
experience.
gets the good flavor of it. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool. Can you take this? Nice.
Okay.
You make these boxes too?
No, we buy them from Nicaragua,
Okay.
but these are handmade, so, each of them can cost like $50. Yeah, we probably have to change our standard.
For the tall people, we'll get shorter people. That's So these are your very different brands.
Yeah, these are different vitolas. Like this is a cañonazo.
Cañonazo.
Yeah, this is 52. You measure it in imperial measures. This looks like 52, but I can be wrong. This is 54, something like that, but it's short.
54 is what?
It's thicker, a little bit thicker.
Is that the
The range-
millimeters or the
No,
or
that's
the
some part
leaf
of
count?
the inch.
Okay.
It goes by the inch. So it's imperial.
Okay.
It's a confusion because we sometimes measure the length by millimeters and the ring by imperial.
Ah.
Sometimes the length by inches, depending on the vitola. And this is a smaller one. It's a robusto. It's called a robusto.
Robusto.
Yeah, this is 50 and 5 inches long.
So the one that I was smoking the other day, which one was that? Did you?
That's
don't
even thinner,
remember.
az a legvékonyabb volt. Mondtad, hogy azt nem sokszor csinálod. Mert az mind vastagabb. These are all thicker than what he brought me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's thicker.
Because I told him I want even thinner ones, so it doesn't make it. You know? And
What are the torpedo shaped ones that you?
Well, I have some inside the humidor room.
Okay.
So when you get cigars from, he finishes the cigar, then he has to cut it. You see this cutter here?
See.
So he has the right measurement set, and then he puts the cigar inside and then cuts it. Like this. I don't have to cut it now, but
Yeah, it's already.
it cuts the robusto size.
No.
It's fixed here, so cut the same size.
Nice. Bags of tobacco leaves.
This looks like
Yeah,
size that you
yeah.
brought me, but still a
length,
little
yeah.
thicker.
Yeah.
Still a little.
Yeah, this is a cañonazo. The same.
See.
Yes. Come on. Do we record each other?
Yeah.
This is cool.
And she uses that natural glue to put the rings on. And
Yes, but this is the place where she works when the rings are put on.
Okay.
This is what she uses to make this bundle.
Okay.
This is the ringer. So you take the cigars. You put the cigars in here. She knows better than me. You know? And then you have the sizes for each.
Ah,
Where
okay.
you have to put the ring. And then you put the ring on like this. She can show, but now I don't want to interrupt her.
So when you're smoking the cigar, you want to smoke down to the ring. You don't want to really go past the ring, or do most
Depends
people?
on if you really like the cigar and then you had already whiskey and
Yeah,
then you don't care.
yeah,
If
yeah.
you go to a fancy place where it's
Some
not-
cognac with it.
but some cigars get bitter here. Last serve, so you just leave it.
Okay. Okay.
And if you are fed up with nicotine, it depends on many factors.
Yeah. Well, the ones, like I said, the ones you gave me, they were very smooth.
Oh, okay.
Very smooth.
Try to find something similar.